never aired parody. Trump firing Obama. Wait, why have I never seen this? This is from 2013.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Mr. Trump, your next appointment is here.
Great. Come on in. Have a seat.
Oh God. Oh no.
Let's see what you've been up to. This is your review. So, your current position. It looks like you've never really managed people before. You've never run a business. Who hired you? You oversee budgets, and you were never responsible for making a payroll or signing paychecks. You've really never balanced anything. Certainly not your own budget.
Okay, fuck. I would pay so much money to just ask Trump questions about businesses in a room. I'm so fucking curious. How many small business owners, Dan, do you think have ever personally ran payroll?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we do it with Just Works, but
well,
I mean,
no, we don't. We use Just Work. Who the fuck would ever
exactly.
personally be responsible for fucking filing paperwork? The number one piece of advice I've heard given, read given, and given personally, if there is one thing that you do as a small business owner, never, ever, 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 ever do payroll on your own. Because goddamn, you do not want to fuck up payroll. It's like one of the few things, well, there's other things, but it's one of the few things like a small business, man, dude, when you start getting behind on the paperwork that you need to file, your state paperwork and shit for payroll, your shit will get all sorts of fucked up. Why would you even waste? It's so cheap to have another company to outsource your payroll. Don't do payroll. Don't ever do that, okay? I don't know if you take business advice or whatever. Don't do your own payroll. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Big mistake. Don't waste your time with it. The downsides are not worth the very small upside of saving you like $100 a month, if that or whatever. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Cake, help us, you beautiful man.
You get into state wage violations too.
What?
Like if you start running into payroll tax issues, or you like underpay your employees, you are running into like some treble damage, like state violations too. So
yeah, I remember looking it up because like most of the violations that when doing your own taxes for self-employment stuff, like paying your taxes late or whatever, or paying at the end of the year and not doing installment, like the fees are a joke. Like no one fucking cares. Like, oh wow, I pay 1% on the amount owed. Like, okay, whatever, I'll just pay it all once. But when it comes to like filing payroll and shit, if you start missing some of those important filings and shit, you can get really fucked in really bad ways that are way more severe than just like paying a 1% fucking like fee on top of what you owe. Yeah. Destiny just said Michigan voting machines reporting a glitch, swinging 60 votes from Trump Biden in one county. These machines are, yeah, dude, it's the whole election is rigged. You're not coping right now. Remember, no matter what anybody says, you are not coping. You're not coping. You're just trying to ensure the integrity of the election. You just want to make sure that things are fair and everything is correct. You are an intelligent, well-informed voter who just wants to make sure that our democracy is thriving. And that's why you are making sure that Joe Biden did not steal the election. Those machines were definitely rigged. That postman definitely threw away those Trump ballots. That USPS guy definitely drove them to Canada. Okay, you're very correct.
Cake, please help us. Ooh, chat is dying. Ooh, can't wait for the next slide. Feels good, man. Clap. DGG is melting. Ooh, save us, please. Ooh, chat post. Ooh, upload.
Did you see the third floor?
Not yet. I have to do emails. I've got like 30. Okay, and
how long have you been streaming?
For like 40 minutes. Okay. I stayed up way too late.
Yeah, you were up real late.
I stayed up way too late, but I got some.
You got a lot of shit done, huh?
Yeah, I got all these dumbass fucking things built. Do you think these are inspired by Terraria?
Hey, but wondering if you'll be donating any of
no.
money towards the
Into the Depths.
runoff.
What's my biome? There's like a stopwatch, a biome analyzer, and a depth meter.
This message is
yes, like these are like the graphics look the same and everything. Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Thank you, Traeger Gaming, for the tier 1 for 4 months. He said hello to you, Destiny and Dan.
Oh, okay, hold on. 3 more minutes. Watch this cringe fucking Trump video. 1 sec.
Now, your golf swing is
Pausing
good,
down those guys.
but I know you get to play a lot. And for all that you play, you should have a much more upright finish. You'd be much better at the game. Just recently, you...
The only thing that I have read that Trump can hold on to is supposedly Trump is actually a very, very, very good golfer. Like, Trump could, like, be maybe almost semi-professional. Like, Trump is a very good golfer. That's the only thing that I've read and heard multiple times. I think there's like some PGA magazine or whatever. I don't remember that. Like this. Apparently, Trump is a very good golfer, so he does have that for him. All right.
You said
The private sector is doing fine.
the private sector's dying. You had some clear objectives when you took the reins. You promised hope and change. How did you do there? Okay, what else? Let's see, how about marketing? Oh, you have a new slogan.
We have to move forward.
In your case, really, that's a lot better than having the people look back because it hasn't been a pretty period. But you know, I have a slogan too. We'll get to that later. Now, you're a really good speaker. I love the way you speak. But talk is cheap. We've got to get results. Without results, it all doesn't matter. There's no reason for keeping important information away from people that hired you. Frankly, it makes us worry whether or not we can trust you at all. There are fewer people working today than when you took office. And certainly, that is a change. So you were right about that. Yet you spent $787 billion on a stimulus plan promising unemployment would go to 6%.
That's a step in the right direction.
And we have a problem. Today, it's 8.3%. You've run up almost as much debt as every other president combined. I know, it wasn't your fault. It's never anybody's fault. You've inherited it, right? You jammed an expensive...
That quip by Trump is very correct when it comes to like running a business. Like, oh, it's not your fault. It's always somebody else's fault, right? It's never your fault, huh? No, like you can't get away with those excuses. Everything beneath you is your responsibility. But Trump does this so much. Trump is constantly blaming other people. It's so fucking funny. Holy shit.
Convoluted healthcare system down our throat. How much can one group of people take? So now, despite all of this, you want 4 more years. You said,
If I don't have this done in 3 years, then there's going to be a one-term proposition. That's why I'm running for a second term as President of the United States.
the bottom line is we want results. China and virtually every other country throughout the world is laughing at us. They take advantage of us. They think we're run by a bunch of fools. OPEC, driving energy prices through the roof. The fact is, the American people want results. President Obama, you're fired.
Today I'm working on my big surprise for the RNC convention. Everyone will love it. The real surprise is almost definitely going to be some idiotic video which fires an Obama impersonator. Alex Perrine. Oh. Lightweight reporter Alex Perrine at Perrine is known as a total joke in political circles, hence he writes for Loser Salon. Donald Trump RNC surprise canceled due to convention scheduling show. Wait, what? It's called the U.S. flag, you stupid fuck. This is the only flag that the United States federally has and recognizes. Why the fuck are you acting like a different